Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man druuill, and I'm back at you with another video. Let's go. This is what we're here to discuss today. They can't look you in the eyes because your light is blinding, and in order for them to see, they have to look the other way. Let's talk about it. You ever notice that when you are walking past people, they can't look at you directly? You'll see those same people walk past other people, look at them, speak to them, hi, hello, hi. Keep it moving. They can't look at you because your light is blinding them. All right, they have to look the other way. It's too much real. Okay, it's too real for them. You're too real. It's too much real for them. When you're walking past them, they're walking past all that authenticity. Okay, all that anointment. Okay, you're anointed, never disappointment, never disappointed. Okay, your spirit is always high. All right, that's a lot for somebody to walk past. It's like somebody walking past Rocky. Okay, you may not be as accomplished as you'd like to be yet, right? But the fact that you're still standing, the fact that you're still here, the fact that you're still standing is like you're Rocky. It's like you're a soldier, you're a warrior. People see it. People see, believe it or not, people see what you're going through. They see what you're battling. They see you fighting the powers that be. All right. They see something going on. They may not know what it is. They may not know what's going on, but there's something. They say something's up. Okay. People understand that. They know that. Okay. And they see you still standing. They see you battling it. If anything, not for nothing, they see with the little petty attacks, they see that people are trying you. They see people testing you, and they see you passing the test. They see you overcoming everything. All right. There's people watching from a distance that are just low key cheering you on, and there's nothing wrong with that. All right. There's nothing wrong with that. You see it in movies all the time. You see it in movies all the time. It'll be the person that they show throughout the movie. They don't say much. I think they call it a B roll or a C roll or whatever. And the person, or supporting character role. So, not supporting character, but I'm sure they have a name for it. But you know what I'm talking about. It's the person that's not really saying much. They show them maybe like 4 times throughout the movie. They probably say 2 or 3 words, have 2 or 3 lines, but they're always like cheering the person on throughout the movie. All right. And there are people in life that are doing that to you, that are just watching from a distance, like, oh, there's that person. Good. That person still looks good. That person still look like they're doing what they're supposed to do with themselves. Look like that person is still working towards their goals and still working towards becoming successful. Good job. And then, then you have the people who can't really accept it for themselves, the fact that somebody wants to be great. Okay, some people can't accept that because they're okay with what they're doing. They feel that they don't need to do any more, and they can't look the greatness part of you in the face. Okay, they can't look the greatness part of you in the face, and that's what a lot of that does. When you're becoming so great and you're spending a lot of time on yourself, your energy levels rise. Okay, whether you know it or not, you create more energy for yourself when you learn more, when you study more, when you put more into yourself, when you wake up every day with getting more out of life than people. People can sense that when you're getting more out of life than the average person, people want to know what that's about. Okay, but they can't bring themselves to ask you, hey, what's so special? All right, they can't do that, but that's neither here nor there. But the thing is this, they really can't accept the fact that somebody wants to be better than what they were yesterday. All right, and all the things that you're going through just to do the normal everyday things. They look at your life and they say, you know what, I would have given up, because all the things that you have to go through just to do the normal things, just to go to work, or just to go wash your clothes, or just to go get your groceries, just to go take care of yourself. People are looking at you and they're just like, wow. This person doesn't have much. This person is still taking care of everything they need to do. This person is still doing what they need to do for themselves. They're not letting anything stop them. And when they get near you, when they walk past you, some people, like I said, some people they'll be like, "Hey, champ." They'll be like, "Hey, home girl, I see you. I see you doing your thing. I like that. Good for you." And then there are people who are just not going to be able to accept it. They're not going to be able to look at you. They can't admit that somebody that is starting from the bottom is not giving up, because some people, they don't understand why you wouldn't have given up, because some people don't know how to not give up. Some people don't know how to not keep going when things get hard. Sometimes when things get difficult, some people, they just look at it and just immediately just, I'm good. There's been situations where I've done that, I understand, but I haven't given up, period. I'm still going. There have been things that weren't for me, and I realized that. And that's the only time that I ever did that. When I realized something wasn't for me. You know what? This isn't for me. I'm going to go find something for me. But as far as my goals, as far as what I want for myself, as far as what I want for my life, I'm not giving up on that. Because I'm going to go about that and get that by the means that I want to go about getting that. And that's what's going to happen. I'm going to make my dream become reality. And it may not be the conventional method. It may not be the method that everybody else chose. Okay. But this method still works. It's been proven. There have been people who have done what I have chose to do, and they've become successful. And I know because I've studied them and I looked at what they did, and I watched other people's stories, and they say the same thing. They say you find something that you want to do, you stick to it, you believe in it, and you go after it. And you don't give up until you get to where you want to go. Doesn't mean you have to be broke while you do it, and you shouldn't be. But it doesn't mean you should give up just because you have to provide for yourself. Don't give up on your dream just because you have to have a job. Don't give up on your dream just because you have to provide for your family or you have to take care of yourself. No, you make time for everything. And when you're one of those people, it's not going to be easy for people to look you directly in the face. People are going to be looking up, down, and all around because the energy is just there. It's too strong. It's too powerful. And your energy level is just constantly rising. And because you're constantly rising to the top. When you're constantly working towards greatness and constantly leveling up, it's like you're not the same. And you're always looking new. You're always looking different. You're always looking unrecognizable to people. One day you're down, the next day you're up. One day you're here, the next day you're all the way up there. They can't understand how you're dealing with life and how you're handling it and not breaking down as much as the average person. That's what happens when you have God in your life. God gives you strength and support like no other, man. That's what happens when you have God in your life. You become a super person. All right, you got superpowers when you have God in your life, especially when you're already chosen. All right, that's strength within itself. But you continue to focus on God and pray whenever things go wrong, and go to Him and know that things are always going to work out for you, and expect the best. That's another thing, expecting the best. When you expect the best and you don't look down and you don't feel bad about your situation, and you don't let your situation or your circumstance get you down, other people can sense that. All right, sometimes people are letting those things get to them. Sometimes people are letting situations and other things get them down, and they all because they just don't have the awareness. They don't have the idea on how to not let those things bother them. But you do, and that's why you're shining. That's why you're looking like a warrior. That's why you're looking tough. That's why you're looking strong. That's why you're looking like you can handle anything that's being thrown at you. Because you're always focused on God and going to God, and you've always gone to God. And that has helped you overcome situations and prepares you for the situations that you have to overcome thus far and in the future. So you keep going and just know that you're going you're going to be able to take this to wherever you want to go. You're going to be able to make your dream a reality. You're going to be able to keep putting positivity out there. You're going to be able to keep making people feel good. You're going to be able to keep going after your dream and after your goals. And there's going to be people that are going to be able, there is going to be people that support you. There's going to be people that come into your life that want to help you, that see what you're doing, know what you're trying to do, know where you're trying to go. So don't worry about the people that can't really look you in the face or anything like that, because it has everything to do with them and nothing to do with you. This may be your boss at work. Your boss may have talked to you the first few days, and then now, because he sees your performance, he didn't expect you to work that well, sweetheart. Now he can't even look at you. Hello, Mr. So-and-so. He don't even look at you no more. And now he's walking past talking to the person that don't even do no work at all. Hey, there he is. That person don't do nothing. They be sleeping in the break room. You out there working, and he walk past you, ignore you, and then go talk to him. I understand, but don't worry about that, because you're headed to the top, sweetheart. Don't let that get to you. Don't let that affect you. Don't let them try to play you for a sucker. No, they're the suckers. Okay, they're the suckers. Pause. Okay, they suck for trying to bypass your greatness and what you add to that company, and applaud the person that's not even doing anything. But that's because you're bigger than that company. They see you having your own company. They do that to the people that they know are going to be greater and bigger than that job. And that's you, baby girl. You're bigger and greater than that job. Way bigger, way greater than that job. That job can't hold you. That job can't contain you. You're greater than them. That's why they don't want you there. You're infecting them. They don't want to be great. They're like, ugh. They just want to whatever. So they're not going to give you the same acknowledgement as they give everybody else, no matter how hard you work. But that doesn't determine your worth. You are better than all them people there at that job. And don't let them make you think otherwise. All right? They can't look you in the face because your light is blinding them. You're shining too bright. Got too many good qualities about you. Whenever anything is wrong with you, you pray about it. You go to God about it. You fix it. You don't let negative energy rest in you. A lot of people walking around with negative energy in them from years ago. That's why it's still so negative right now. They just holding on to it, not letting it go. But unfortunately, they don't know any better, or maybe they just want to be full of the lower level frequency energy. All right, maybe they that's just the vibration they want to be on. But still, you work on yourself. You rose above that. You chose to rise above that. All right, and that's what makes you shine bright. That's what makes your light blinding to those people who don't want to make changes, who don't want to look in the mirror, who can't face the facts. All right, they can't look at you because what they can't look at is the fact that they see that part of themselves in you that they gave up on, that they let go, that they lost grips of. The part in them, that fighting spirit in them, they let it go, but they see it all within you. So when they see you, they look left, they look right, they act like you're out of sight, because you are out of sight. You're out. That's the definition of being out of sight. Something that can't be. That's out of sight. You can't see it. We can't be seen. They can't see us. All right, the untouchable. All right, the unseeable. That's us. All right, omnipresent. Okay, let's talk about it. All right, that's the spirit that we have. That's why they can't see it, and that's why our light is blinding. That's what we're rolling with. We rolling with the omnipresent, man. We rolling with the omnipresent. All right, that's how we roll. All right, and it's going to be difficult for people to acknowledge that type of presence, because it's a present. It's a gift. We are a gift to the world. Chosen ones, chosen vessels, star seeds, light beings. All right, we are a gift to the world. We got swag, sauce, ideas, creative abilities. All right, very innovative, ingenuitive. All right, and throw some intuition on top of that. Well, we are a force to be reckoned with. These are all the good things that you have to realize, that These are why people can't treat you. This is why people can't treat you the way you would like to be treated. This is why we have to uplift ourselves. This is why we have to be good to ourselves. This is why we gotta tell ourselves we the ish. Okay? We gotta lift ourselves up, make ourselves feel good about who we are. We gotta have the right idea about who we are. Okay? We have to know that we're the one. We have to know we are one of them ones. One of them. Okay? We have to know. We have to know that we are special. We're great. We're intelligent. All these things, man. Anything great that you want to tell yourself that. Anything that you want to believe about yourself, tell yourself that. Okay? Down to everything. Wealth, being rich. Tell yourself that. If you don't like the current state you're living in, tell yourself the opposite. Watch the materiality change. Watch things change. Watch the atoms change. That's all it is just atoms. You speak enough things into existence, you'll get there. Because along the lines, somewhere we told ourselves some negative things, and that's why we ended up in a situation where we didn't want to be. We believed the wrong thing about ourselves. We believed we had the wrong idea about ourselves. We aimed low when we should have aimed higher. When you learn about success and wanting better for yourself, you'll see where, oh wow, I went here when I could have went there. All right, you'll see that I made this decision. I could have made that decision. It was up to me. Your life is not up to the world. Your life is up to what you see, what you decide, and the decisions that you make, and what you want for yourself. The choices that you make, what you choose, what you want to be, what you want to have in your life, what you want to be, what you want to do. It's up to you. All right. So when people can't look at you, people can't acknowledge you, it's nothing to do with you. You're not ugly. It's nothing wrong with you. It's just that people can't acknowledge the fact that somebody wants to be great, that somebody wants to take it to the next level, that somebody's not going to give up, that somebody is relentlessly going to go after what they want and not stop and not quit and not throw in the towel, no matter what. All right. So keep doing you, keep being great, keep working on things, keep staying positive, keep staying out the way. All right. Keep staying safe, keep staying prayed up, keep putting God first. Keep staying motivated, watching positive content. Make sure your spirit is high. All right. Always make sure your mind is right. Keep asking God for a sound mind. Keep asking God for a new heart. Keep asking God for a clean spirit. Okay. Keep asking God for new money. Keep asking God for health, wealth, success, and prosperity. All those good things. Okay. Keep asking God for the better things of life. Keep asking God for good health. All right. Keep asking God for that new car. Keep asking God for that new home. Don't stop now. All right. Keep asking God for that new business. Keep asking God for those money-making ideas. Okay. And don't you be afraid. Don't you be discouraged. No matter how many people don't want to acknowledge it. I know it's tough when people want you to think there's something wrong with you, all because you want more out of life, all because you want to be great, all because you're awesome, all because you're the ish, all because they can't take your greatness. They can't look God in the face. All right, I said it. They can't look God in the face. It's because we have God in us. We have so much God in us, they can't even look you in the face. When they see you, they see God. Who you always talking to? Because they don't want nothing to do with you. God. Who you always praying to when them people getting on your nerves? God. But sometimes we don't let them get on our nerves. But when they do, who we go to? God. When things don't go right, who we go to? God. All right. And that's the God in us. All right. So that's why we have so much God in us. All right. Constantly going to God in us. Constantly being aware of God in us. Okay. And when you're aware of the God in you, that's what Christ consciousness is. Christ consciousness is being aware of the God in you. When you're aware of the God in you, that's a high level person right there. That's a high level of consciousness. Being aware that God's in you, don't take that lightly. Don't take that lightly. All right. Being aware of the fact that God is in you will change your reality, change the way you think, change the way you feel about yourself. All right. God is in us, y'all. And we got to be aware of that. We got to acknowledge that. We got to use that. We got to make something of that. Okay? With God in us, we need to be performing miracles and doing amazing things. I want to thank everybody for watching this video. All right. Show some love in the comment section. All right. Blow it up. And hit that like button. Let this video shine, y'all. Let this video get out. This video need to shine on somebody's mind. All right. And put a tingle in their spine. You know what I'm talking about? All right. And thank you for watching the ads because it's helping the channel out monetarily. All right. I want to thank everybody. I'll see everybody in the next video. Keep smashing them like button. Keep showing me some love in the comments. And I'll see everybody in the next video. It's been another DruuTube special. As always, shout out to the chosen vessels. We out.